Welcome back to Selection Sunday for the Smash Ultimate Series for ReBorn for the 2020 Smash season. I, once again, am joining you, your host, Nathaniel Shook, founder of ReBorn Gaming, and right now playing the role as commissioner of Selection Sunday and ReBorn Gaming as a whole for Smash. We just got done with round 2. We're now going into round... we got done with round 1, sorry. We're getting into round 2. I hope you guys are staying safe or are indoors with family or with friends or with roommates during this trying time with COVID. We want to, encourage everyone to still mask up, stay at home if you need to be, if you need to. If you're feeling sick, it's okay to call in and just let your boss know. We want to make sure everyone makes it out safe and sound and that everyone's feeling okay. With that being said, we're going to get into round 2. As we talked about, not yesterday, a couple moments ago, round 1 was a fire round. Seeing our top 5, I think, or like top 6. I'm pretty sure top 5. Top 5 went, boom, gone. So the top 5 picks went to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not in that order, but, I guess it's to be expected, right? So we're going actually in the snake draft order. So primordials had the first pick, but we ended off with Cerberus. So in this round, round 2, it's going to be Cerberus with the first pick of the draft. To see the new teams, smell that chicken being cooked in the background. Don't know why I said that, but we're gonna keep moving. So Cerberus is gonna be on the clock. Excuse me. I'm not sure they go. There's a lot of players still on the board. You got Taser, you still got Shook. You even got Ehik, which is Eric Dressler, who was lights out in the Smash Open for doubles when he teamed with Zion as he was playing on Divinity. That was an absolutely insane match as they went up against the Shook Bros. The Smash Brothers and Dr. Phil and Shook. And so it's gonna be interesting what they pick. They already picked Dr. Phil as a staunch singles player. They could pick up someone who's better in the singles department, and with Taser, that might be beneficial. I would probably stay away from Shook. You got up and comers in the 12-11 spot. You got Apostle that's still on the board. Like, my gosh, like, hello. You got a wide variety of people you can pick from, and so it's just a matter of time to see what's going on. And so I'm kind of interested what's going to go down. It just depends. Again, these things are balanced based off points, based on availability and stuff. So we're gonna see kind of weird picks given that requirement when drafting. Ooh, my camera just went buggy. We'll kind of figure out what they're gonna do, and their selections in. Yeah, let's go Cerberus. Let's see who's gonna be their first pick. Wow, they went Plant Gang. They went PP Extend. Sorry, folks, if you're watching, but they went Echo. They went rank 9 Echo. That's insane to me. Okay, so let's lay it down. What Echo brings to the table as Piranha Plant is a wide variety of things. One, matchup knowledge is not everyone's strong point in ReBorn, given the fact that most of our players are either amateurs or in the beginner range. And Piranha Plant is like the noob killer because you're not sure what you're gonna get. You got his beast special moves with poison gas, the spike ball, a wide variety of things. Back airs included. Absurd up smash. Echo is a great pick. He's a guy who definitely plays his opponent, not necessarily the character, and he gets into people's minds and heads, and he's a great player. Dude, this is a great pickup. Wasn't expecting it probably on Taser, but you're talking about a guy who's level-handed, who actually beat Taser at last stock, and I think even hard reset, and that's Echo. Echo has been killing it. A very underrated player. Honestly, should have been higher than rank 9, but again, I think the exclusion of the Smash Open last season in 2019 prevented them from honestly being 6 above Shook, Taser, and a couple other people. But that's a great pickup, honestly. Props to Echo. Number 2 pick in the draft going to Cerberus. That is massive there. Our next pick is going to be Thanatos. And again, they have a wide variety of players they can choose from. Do they double up? They have Rise. They have a good doubles player, a good singles player. Do they go up more singles? like they typically do, or are they saving the doubles picks until later? Because I will say a lot of the later picks are going to be, honestly, there's a lot of double specialists. A lot of people who are good at doubles. We're going to use doubles to their advantage. So it just depends on what they're going to do. Hey guys, if you're in the chat, you can feel free to comment on who you think is going to be drafted to Thanatos. It's going to be interesting what they pick. I'm not really sure. Again, my own mind is thinking, hey, draft me, right? But obviously, I'm not giving that luxury because, hey, people want what they want. And if it fits team comp, it fits team comp. If it doesn't, so be it. And we're going to see what they're going to pick. And this one actually comes in a little bit earlier than Cerberus. So Thanatos then picks there. Yeah, it goes to Taser. So this is rank 7 Taser. It was already his team before. So Taser's coming back home, everybody. Taser is coming back home, and honestly, it just feels right. It just feels really right with his Incineroar. The way he plays, Trey's phenomenal. Man, he's a beast. That's a guy you don't really want to mess with in Smash. He's very aggressive. Likes to be up in your face, and it speaks for itself who he plays with Incineroar. Grappler likes to kind of control the entire pace of the game. That's a great pickup, dude. So congrats to Taser and Trey. They already have Dr. Phil. No, they don't. They have Rise. Oh my gosh, they have Rise and Taser. They have the number 2 and then ranked 7 player, and they're going hard in singles right now. That Taser pickup sets a tone that, hey, we're gonna take this. And we're gonna dominate that more skilled environment. If they nail down singles, that's a lot of points on the board that they're gonna pick up, and that's crazy. That is nuts, and that's a great pickup for Thanatos. So congrats to Thanatos for picking up Taser, and congrats to Taser for hitting it up back home in Thanatos. That's actually a great place to be in. So congrats to you as well, man. Next on the board we have Majesty, who recently just picked up Slamist, who's the captain. That's going to be a thing now. Captain Slamist. He is one of the greatest team players ever, whether it's in Smash or whether it's outside of Smash. Being able to kind of teach and really conduct, conduct himself with integrity and honesty. The dude's a stand-up guy, and so to see where Majesty goes from here is going to be interesting. I don't know who to expect. It'd be awesome to be on his team. So hey, Majesty, if you're looking for someone to pick up, dude, I'm right here. Just let me know. Just text it to me. Let me know when your selection's in, so I can get this up here. Got a wide variety of things going on. But if anyone's going to really pull away in this season as a team, I think it's Majesty. I think Majesty's got a good setup. It all depends on what's going on here, and they're taking their sweet time right now. And we're gonna see who they pick. I'm not really sure who they're gonna pick. Let's see. It looks like their pick's actually gonna come in a little bit. They're still trying to figure some stuff out. But again, yeah, having Majesty as your number 1 pick and as your own captain for your team is gonna be huge. And he's gonna raise everyone's level in regards to skill and Smash. He was also part of the Smash Camp series that happened actually in summer, I think around August, maybe September, as everyone's going back to school, to actually teach people in the Phoenix region how to play Smash, specifically some guys from Mercy Hill. And so he's a stand-up guy, one of my favorite players to play against and to play with. And so we're gonna see what they're gonna do. Hey, and there it is. Selection is in. Pick me. Who they go? Oh, they went oof, and that is not an oof like other people think. This is Sal, ranked 11th last season. Only went to I think one tournament, which is last stock. It went way far in bracket and in pools. Won out his own pools, right? Was I think slated at 20 something prior. He mains Greninja, and he's a baller Greninja. He might be mating someone else now. I'm not really sure who it is. He usually doubles with Obed. But this is a good singles pickup. This is a fantastic singles pickup. And again, knowing Slamist and how he kind of conducts the team, that's a great pick. And having Oof on your team allows you to kind of be a little bit more fluid, right? I can play singles, I can play hard singles, or I can play a lot of doubles and be good at doubles. The Oof Slamist combo would be sick. We'll see who he decides to team with, but let's see. I don't know if Obed's on his team or not. Which I think is Sub Uber. I'm not really sure. I'll have to check back at that. in the rankings. But Oof is a massive pickup. And Majesty looks to be one of the top teams next to Thanatos that picked up Taser and Rai. So Oof and Slamus are looking to be insane. Now a little bit about Oof is he actually beat the likes of Boom, which was I think ranked 10, who is now 12 because of that loss. And he also played Shook and beat Shook, right? And so this guy's taking out the number 10, who was the number 9 at the time, and took out the number 5 or the number 6, right? So Oof is like top 10 material after one tournament, at least that I've recorded. So that's huge. And you talk about investing in young players, investing in long-term, stability for your team. That's the right thing to do. So props on Majesty for hitting up Oof and making him a part of the team, and congrats to Oof for landing on a team with a solid captain, Slamus, and that team's gonna go places, folks. That team is gonna go places. Next on the clock is gonna be Dignity, and again, you still have me. You still have me. No, you still have me. You still have Shook on the board. You still have Apostle. You still have Disciple. Echo's already taken. So you got Ehik there. I forgot about Ehik. And so there's a lot of players that could potentially be, placed on to dig, and it'd be good signage. Good signage. So we'll see what they get. I'm gonna take a little sip here, guys. Hold on. So we'll see who they pick. I would like to go back home. I would like for you to sign me. If you're watching this, please let me go on Dignity. I like the color scheme. I just like the logo. But we'll see. I think the selection's in. Let me check here. Yes, it is actually. Wow, that was a fast one. So selection's in for Dignity. Who are they gonna go with? Yeah, I got picked, guys. Let's go. This goes to ranked number 6 player in ReBorn in Shook. He has no brackets. They didn't put the brackets on that. It stinks. Yeah, so Dignity picks up Shook. Shook comes back home to Dignity for a second season with Zion, of all people. For those of you who don't understand, who don't know this, last season, the Last Stock Championships for 2019, Zion and Shook actually teamed. I don't think they went to finals. They might have actually. They might have gone to finals. But Shook is a double specialist, meaning he's way better in doubles than he is in singles. I think I would agree with it from a personal standpoint. I would say that I think I'm a better singles player than most people. But again, stats don't lie here, and Shook has been lights out in doubles and has not been stellar in singles. And that's just the cold, hard, honest truth. In each tournament, actually, Shook teamed with Kyle Passer, which is Granddad, Granddad_69. There you go, said it. And then for the first tournament, went to I think semis, or I think quarters. And that was actually a big doubles tournament there, which is the main reason why we decided like a hard reset doubles. But then even in Smash Open, he finally, after like I think a 2-year time frame of ReBorn tournaments, so since like 2017, maybe 2016, I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that one. Where Shook, myself, teamed with Dr. Phil for like the first time, right? And we won our very first doubles tournament ever. We have not won a doubles like finals ever until that moment in 2019. Let that sink in, guys. We had not won a doubles tournament until that moment. And then after that last stock, I teamed with Zion, went to the finals as well. So track record wise, I'm always in like top 8. That's just the reality of it, right? And so for me, I feel like for actually just in Dignity, as we look at team comp for like the entire like series, it's not a bad pick. It's not the greatest pick. They could have gone Taser. They could have gone a wide variety of other players. They could have gone Oof. Honestly, they could have picked up Echo. They could have picked up Michael, who actually has a better singles record in some areas than Shook, who actually has a 1-up on Shook, right? And so if you're done a long term, it's not the long term pick. This is more of an immediate pick to get wins. But hey, you also single out doubles with the hopes of like pulling away and getting some points for your team and double up on that stuff. If Zion and myself team up, that's potentially a lot of points going Dignity's way, but we'll kind of see what happens. I'm talking way too much about myself, and I apologize. I was very conceited of myself. Next on the clock is going to be Primordials, who picked up Bread, mind you, in round 1. We're going to see who they pick. Bread is a monster of a singles player, so they have the singles points locked down. There's like no dispute whether or not they're going to be decent at singles. It's what it is. And so what they're going to pick next is kind of going to set the tone a little bit of how they're going to go with doubles, or how they're going to do with singles. Are they going to go all singles, or are they going to go all doubles? I think it just depends. Honestly, it depends on what they want to do. Everyone in the top 20 has done decent at the game and has done decent playing singles and has held their own. It just depends on what you want, honestly. Yeah, free pick. So you got like Disciple, you got Apostle. I don't know if Apostle would be good with Primordials. I think if you're gonna pick up Apostle, you kind of want to look to pick up Disciple, which is Kaylee. But if you don't have those two, it's gonna be kind of weird. You have to be splitting points with teams. So you want to kind of plan out like potential setups. And so if you find someone that's good at singles and that's it, and you just want to all go on singles in the hopes of maybe getting some points in doubles, go ahead. Just depends on what you want. There's a lot of varying things you can do. So, yeah, Primordials are on the clock, and they actually got their... Oh, no, they don't have it yet. I'm looking at the team list right here on my screen. And it's hard. You can go Boom, actually. Boom actually is not a bad pick. Boom would be really good here. Ehik is still on the board. Ehik is still on the board. I didn't realize that. I think he's ranked 13th, so he's right underneath Boom. Ehik was okay in singles. I think he still made it. I think he made it the second or third round. I forget who he plays. I'm trying to remember. It's not Sonic. I don't know why I thought Sonic. I think it's Lucas. I want to say it's Lucas. I'm not sure. And so that would be a decent pick for doubles if Brett already has it on the single side. Because if Dr. Phil's not there, it's really hard for anyone really to contest Bread, other than maybe Rise or a couple other people. Zion maybe one of them. It just depends, because I mean, I would even say Slamus to a certain degree actually would do good in this regard, because Slamus actually had multiple matches with Bread where I think he almost like took it. There's like some shenanigans. But let's see if there's selections in. Yes, selections in for Primordials. We're going to see what they're going to pick here. Should be interesting. They got a lot of players they can pick from. And wow, they go Ehik! Ehik, let's go! Eric Dressler, the man, the myth, the legend in the Masters Battle League, is going to Primordials. And that is mad crazy. Congrats to Ehik. You are with the number one seeded player with Primordials, and that's going to be a wild team, dude. I'm just looking at this. He went off in doubles, and so having Ehik on Primordials is now kind of bolstering your overall like range or reach in regards to like how good your team performs in tournaments. And with hard reset coming around the corner, having Ehik in the back, or just not even in the back, having Ehik, okay, is phenomenal for doubles. Phenomenal for doubles. So this is a fantastic pick. And he can be paired with literally anyone, and he'd be fine. He actually does play this, which means I'm trying to remember how he played last time. And there's like a lot of space out. It was very much the supporting character. A lot of back throws, a lot of setups with Ehik, and so very analytical player. This guy freaking reads like no tomorrow. The library's open with Ehik. If you play him and you're not careful what's going down, it's going to cost you in the long run. I know that playing him when you team with Zion, and I imagine the same will be the case with whoever he teams with. So Ehik is a massive pickup, and so we're going to look at the round 2 draft picks here, just real fast. I want you guys to look at this right here. This is a crazy round 2 draft. We did not see Boom. We did not see Apostle. We did not see Disciple. A lot of your name top 10 players. There's only a few. And let's face it, Thanatos walked away with the man, the myth, the legend himself in Taser. And I think Thanatos has the best team setup ever. If Rise ends up teaming with Brett again, and Taser just does Taser's thing and just stuns everybody, play on word right there. He's going to stun everybody. And so Tavataa has legit the perfect setup for this. And we'll just see what they do. Echo's a great pick from Cerberus with Dr. Phil in the pocket. That's the team I don't even want to mess with. And Majesty with Oof and Slamist, massive. You got good pickups with Shook, with Zion, but again, it's a single side that's going to be a little interesting. And then Ehik, they definitely covered their double side of things, but it makes sense when you think of Fred being the dominant force that he is, with seemingly no barriers stopping him from really taking the singles title, let alone doubles title. So that's a great pickup. Now, remember, guys, this is all to balance things out. In regards to doubles, you guys can team with whoever you want to team with still. It's beneficial to team with your own partner, like on a team member, because let's use the example that Rise and Bread are going to team for doubles, right? Or that let's use Taser and Shook are going to play doubles, right? Though that might be a great setup, and you guys get mad points. You think about it: if I'm on Dignity and I'm teaming with Taser, and we win. Not only am I getting points for myself, but I'm getting points to Thanatos. And we look at team comp, you got to be very careful about who you're teaming with. Kind of the situation you're going to put yourself in. And then when you talk about draft picks, you also got to think about how the team comp is, right? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? And who can you team with to make it just an overall better experience and to maximize the amount of points you can get. And so those are great draft picks. I specifically like Taser. I love Taser, actually, and I love the Oof pick, and those are my two favorite ones. I think that walking out the best team right now is probably Thanatos with Rise and Taser, followed closely behind Oof and Slamist. If Rise isn't able to make it to some tournaments, the Majesty is definitely in the running for the best team overall going into the draft. But you can't discredit Brett, and you can't discredit the last stocks finalist in Zion and Shook, and then Echo just tears it up. He's beating everyone on that list, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Guys, that was round 2 of the Selection Sunday. Join us in a couple of hours or minutes, give or take. Excuse me, man. Getting too worked up. Join us in a couple of minutes or hours for round 3 of Selection Sunday as we begin this coverage of the restructuring of teams. Guys, stay safe. Comment down below what you're doing during this time during the pandemic, what you did during quarantine, or do this poll question: which one's better, Whataburger or In-N-Out? If you know me, it's Whataburger, but you don't have to. You can disagree with me and tell me why. But this is Selection Sunday. Feel free to chat on Discord. We have our own Discord, ReBorn Gaming. I also have a Facebook page. If you want to like us, friend me, it doesn't matter. If you go on Discord, guys, you can start talking about Selection Sunday and the teams as we look forward to the new season coming up in about a week and a half to 2 weeks. Should be fun. I think it's almost actually a week, honestly. It's gonna be a blast, and then at the end of Selection Sunday, we'll kind of talk about what to expect for the tournament. You guys have been real. This is Nate. It's Selection Sunday. I will see you in a bit for round 3. And we're going to pop off with some of these picks, boys. Woo! Let's go!